right, it is Tuesday night. You know what that means? We have got our first of two races over the next 2 weeks here at the dirt track at Charlotte, Concord, USA. We're here with the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. And it is a throwback paint night, so hoping to see some great looking paints out there on the track. Practice is just wrapping up. Looks like Juan Martinez had the quickest time in practice, 17.560. We do have 12 drivers, so 17.560 all the way down to 17.825. Oh, wow, we're looking at qualifying. Why is there no qualifying cars on the screen, Bob? All right, there we go. Finally got my stuff all sorted. Thank you, sorry, and welcome. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. We'll go through that introduction again because I think I messed up a few things. And yeah, we're here now. But Michael Muniz, he is in that beautiful paint on our screens. No, that's Jonathan Foxworth. That's the 29 of Jonathan Foxworth. I did see Michael Muniz on the map. He's gone. You can see the 80. Nope. All right, let's try and just let the camera do its thing. There's the 88, Travis McDonald. That's a great wrap as well. Yeah, that looks like the 99 are good to come out as well. Michael Muniz, quick time 17.819, 17.821. Josh Roberts in second place. Third quickest in qualifying, 17.844 for John Bennett. But Travis McDonald, 7.848 and 17.874 for Michael Mad Dog Davis in fifth place. Wayne Bridges, 17.896. Chris Sons, 17.898. 17.900. Kent McLean. Tyler Anderson, 17.910. 17.954 for Ron Snyder. Jonathan Foxworth, 18.080. All right. Just going to get this one over to our heat racing, it looks like, straight away. All right, as they line up on the grid. Let's see if I can get these cameras to play. What the? My cameramen are being a bit silly today. There we go. Let's see if we can get a better angle on these paints. There's the 30 of Michael Muniz. Behind him, Chris Sons in the 41. The 15 of Ron Snyder. Over there, we're just waiting on the outside pole car. We'll get this Heat 1 race underway. Ty Barrett's here. Let's go, Fox. Fox. Who's Fox, Ty? I didn't see a name. I didn't see Fox on the list, so it's obviously a nickname. Who is Fox, Ty? Let me know and I'll make sure he gets seen on the screens a bit. right, here we go. Jonathan Foxworth. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, Foxworth. I'm an idiot, Ty. Don't mind me, buddy. All right, there we go. We've got the 88 on the screen. Thanks for the like, Tim, as well. Thanks, Ty, for the like. Appreciate it. Fox is, I believe, in Heat 2. But 4 cars, so it looks like it might be 3 4-car heats. We'll have to wait and see. Pace car has left the track. The boys have fired. Barney's waved that green flag. The first lap of Heat 1, the dirt track at Charlotte. Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks throwback paint round. If you're looking at some of the paints thinking, Bob, why are the paints working? No, this is throwback week, guys. Next week's going to be great. It is going to be ugly paint week. I'm really looking forward to hopefully someone throws on it like an ugly, hiccups, ugly Christmas sweater or something. Lap 3 of 6 underway. It is Michael Moniz, the 88 of Travis McDonald in second there. We see Ron Snyder and Chris Sons back there in third and fourth. Boomer 28 Racing. Just 2 laps to come once they come out of 3 and 4 here. Penultimate lap, just 1 more to come after this one. White flag lap up next. Michael Moniz is holding off a charging Travis McDonald. This is going to be a great race here today. I love Charlotte, and I think Charlotte really puts on some amazing racing. So there we have it. Michael Moniz wins Heat 1. Travis McDonald second. Ron Snyder third, and Chris Sons in fourth place. There's the complimentary crash up in the corner. All right, Heat 2 is coming up. Let's see if I can get this one on the screens before they roll out. There we go. We've got the 01 of Josh Roberts there on the front row. John Bennett normally has the blue 01, so throwback paint for Josh Roberts, the 01. Then we've got Michael Mad Dog Davis up there with the 99 machine. Behind them is Kent McLean in the 75. There is the 29. We mentioned him earlier, Jonathan Foxworth, the red and yellow Jegs. All right, Ty, he's up, brother. Let's go. Wish him the best. What's up, Bob? I got a new wheel and pedals and I don't have a shift, so I can't race it. Low, my shift up button is on my good. Should have just made the cars auto gearbox. JJ, excuses. No, I know what it's like, brother. Here we go. Let's get that camera out a little bit. Alright, looks like we're going to go down the back stretch. Pace car will leave the track. The boys will be free to do their thing in their own time. It's the 42 on the leaderboards, the 01 on the screen. That's Josh Roberts. He's our race starter. Michael Mad Dog Davis in the 99 machine in second. The 75 of Kent McLean in third. Alongside him in fourth, the 29 of Jonathan Foxworth. Alright, here we go, guys. We watched Jonathan in the UMPs and that yesterday. Did pretty well. Didn't finish where he wanted to, but was off to a great start. Alright, they are 2 off second and third. Looks like the 75 of Kent McLean's going to make a move. Oh, there's been some contact between the 29 and the 99. But the 29 able to get that car turned around. Fortunately, just the first heat. No caution is out. That'll group them back up. That'll give us basically a green-white checkered run for the finish of this heat. And it will give Jonathan one last chance at increasing his positions. Alright, single file. I've still got 1 or 2 more laps to get around. The 0-1, Josh Roberts, Kent McLean, Jonathan at Foxworth in third, Michael Mad Dog Davis in fourth. London Green pace truck will leave the track down this back stretch. We're going to get this one going. Oh, it looks like laps haven't been counting, so we're going to get a full heat race out of this one despite the yellow flags. She can be a bit tricky. If you throw her into Charlotte a little bit too much, she does go. Look, he'll figure that out. Basically, if he gets a bit wider, gets that thing to sing and just send it, he should be good. But it's all about seat time, and he is at the right league for that. Winning secondary here. This is about competition, about fun, about learning, about getting better. So he's in great company, Jonathan. Josh Roberts, the race leader, Kent McLean, as we come to the end of the halfway mark. It's going to be 2 laps to go. The Kent's really starting to get it to run a bit higher now. That's a bit better. That's the line you want. Keep that tyre turned right. Come out of the 1 and 2 with all that speed into 3 and 4. Same thing again, Jonathan. Looking good, looking good. Looks like the 75 though, he's going to challenge Josh Roberts on the dying lap. They're going to come into 3 and 4 for the last time. This is the chance in a Heat 2 for the win. Josh Roberts is going to hold his ground though and take that checkered flag. The 75 of Kent McLean second. Jonathan Foxworth finishing a third. Michael Mad Dog Davis in fourth. All right, 1 more heat to go. Heat 3. You get these guys all fitted out for their grid positions. Now remember, the top 5 in points do go straight to the back of the field. So not finishing it, not qualifying up the front is not necessarily a big issue. John Bennett's gone very old school throwback. He's gone back to the original blue and yellow 20. That's what he was running when I first started a race, and he's got the Michigan colours on that car. Then we've got the Flintstone Flyer alongside him. That's the 92 of Wayne Bridges. Then behind them, the 920 Tyler Anderson making his debut in the grey and white tar machine. All right, off we go and racing. Third and final heat of the night. Throwback paint around here at the dirt track at Charlotte, Concord, USA. Knuckleheadz iRacing League. This is the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. Exclusively on Mud Mule TV, courtesy of Bobbeth TV. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. What's happened to John Bennett? He has pulled straight off the track. Wonder if he forgot to change his steering ratio or some sort of preferred setting or what, but he just fired and went straight to the infield. That's going to leave this to be a two-car race, the 92 versus the 920. A bit of a closer look at Wayne's car here. The Flintstone Flyer, yabba dabba doing his way around the track. That halfway mark is done. Alright, here we go. Last lap coming up. Let's see if we can see what the 920 is doing as well. Running his way through the turn there to the backstretch, 1 and 2, down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Let's get back up to the lead. Wayne Bridges is going to take this one out. Not sure what happened with John Bennett, but hopefully he gets that sorted before the feature, because we are here. That is it. The grids have been decided. We've got 42 laps of action to come here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We'll go over the grid as they have qualified, but then obviously, as I say, some points will mean that some of these cars will go to the back. So Michael Menez and Josh Roberts qualified on the front row. Wayne Bridges and Travis McDonald second row. Kent McLean and Tyler Anderson on that third row. Ron Snyder, Jonathan Foxworth. Fourth row, John Bennett and Chris Sons on that fifth row. Sixth row is going to be Michael Mad Dog Davis and Douglas Norton. We do see Juan Martinez on the leaderboard, but unfortunately it had a hardware issue, so will not be taking to the track. Now the top five is Cody McDonald, Juan Martinez, John Bennett, Josh Roberts, and Peyton Burkett. Now Peyton Burkett, Martinez, and McDonald not here today, so just Josh Roberts and John Bennett, Team JJ Motorsports, heading to the back of that field. So second, Josh, who was outside pole. That is going to be the biggest, I guess, disadvantage run, but it's going to move the 88 up to outside pole. The 92 and the 920, they just battled each other in Heat 3. They're alongside each other on the second row now. But let's see how this one pans out. Wheel came loose. There we go. I thought it was the nut behind the wheel that got loose, but nope, the wheel itself came loose. Alright, here we go. 42 laps of throwback paint action. Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks, Knuckleheadz iRacing League. Off we go. Wave that green flag, Barney. Let's get this race going. Straight into the lead, though, the 30 of Michael Menez, the 88 of Travis McDonald. Looks like the Flintstone Flyer is back there as well. Kent McLean in third, the Flintstone Flyer. That's the 92 of Wayne Bridges. He's in fourth. Fifth is going to be Tyler Anderson at this stage. Josh Roberts, Chris Sun, Michael Mad Dog Davis, John Bennett. And we've got Jonathan Foxworth, Douglas Norton, Ron Snyder. Portion has come out. Looks like that's the 41 of Chris Sons involved in that. So let's just go back a little bit. We won't go next lap because it'll just take us to the start-finish line. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between the 15 of Ron Snyder. Looks like he got it going again. John Bennett got around him, but then looks like that's when the real estate ran out for the 29, the 41, and the 99. First caution of the night. Yeah, a little bit of ping pong action. Oh, we're not on the. Pay more attention to what I'm doing. 41, Chris Sons. He's currently in the pits. That's going to leave us with an 11-car field. Michael Manise, Travis McDonald, Kent McLean, Wayne Bridges, Tyler Anderson's the 5, Josh Roberts, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Jonathan Foxworth, Douglas Norton, and Rhonda Snyder is the 10. John Bennett will round out our 11th car. As we line up a double wide front row, Michael Manise, Travis McDonald, Kent McLean, and Wayne Bridges on that second row. Third row there we see Wayne Anderson and Josh Roberts, Michael Mad Dog Davis, and Jonathan Foxworth. Then we see John Bennett and Douglas Norton, Michael Mad Dog Davis right there at the rear. 4 wide on exit is tight. Yeah. Yeah, get up to speed before you start getting those sorts of moves thrown out, I guess. Speech bubbles a little bit off to the side. That is aesthetically pleasing. Let's get over that. That's not good either. Oh, it's got a snap thing. Okay. Back and racing, 4th and 42 laps. Looks like the 41 is out of the pit, so we're back to a 12-car field. Chris Sun's just a lap down, so look for him to possibly get away from on the next caution. Look at that. They are basically 3 wide for second there. The Flintstone Flyer, the 01, the 75. Finish my coffee and should wake up a little bit. Just a little bit of contact on exit down that straightaway on the front stretch, but nothing too crazy. That's still 3 wide for second. It is Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald, Kent McLean. Josh Robertson's back there watching it. Michael Manise has probably got a view of it in the mirror as he leads this 42-lap race. 5th of the way into that. We're just going to stick with this front battle for a little bit. This is this is reminiscent of the Waynesville Modified Series race last night, where the top 5 was just competitive as heck. Looks like they're settling into a bit more of a single file run. Kent McLean though, he's gone, nope, I'm staying down low. You guys can't pass each other if you follow each other. I'm going to race this line. Doesn't look like it's going to be as beneficial as he'd hope. Well, bit of contact there between the lead car, the 30, and the Flintstone Flyer of Wayne Bridges. He's backed off a little bit as well. That's kept it green, kept everyone in the same places they were in. Josh Roberts, sorry, I'm going to have to get used to that 01 blue car being Josh Roberts tonight. He is up into second place. Pretty good field here today. We've got drivers from California, the Mid-South, the Carolinas, Michigan, New York, the Midwest, Ohio, Georgia, the Mid-South. So, good cross-section of Americana racing styles right here tonight on Bobbeth TV, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We're watching Mudfield TV. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks Throwback Paint Round. Dirt track at Charlotte. We will be back here again next week for the Dirt Street Stocks once again. That will be ugly paint night, so 2 weeks of racing fun here at Concord, USA. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's look around the rest of the track. This top 5 are very racy, but I'm assuming the back 5 would potentially be just as racy. We'll get a look at those guys in a moment. Right now, Michael Manise, Wayne Bridges moving up into second, Josh Roberts back to third, Travis McDonald 4th, Kent McLean and Ron Snyder 5th and 6th it seems. 15 of 42 laps. See in the track map, a few of those cars starting to spread out a little bit. The 29 and the 52 got their own little battle going on. That is John Foxworth and Douglas Norton. Go over and have a look at that one. Behind them is the 920 of Tyler Anderson. The lapped 41 of Chris Sons. He's gone down low to let everyone get by him and by a speed. So that's quality racing. As I say, the guys fit in well. Whether you're a bit new to this stuff, whether you're experienced, this is the place you want to do it, because you're going to learn something. People are going to share info, and you're not going to get crucified for making a mistake. You're going to learn from it. You're going to be taught from it. So definitely in a safe place there, Chris. All right, 30, the 92, the 88, the 42, 30, the Flintstone Flyer on your screen. The 01 is the 42 on the leaderboards, Josh Roberts. The 88, Travis McDonald, though, doing a bit of a Josh Roberts trick there, staying up high and just getting that momentum run. Josh not able to do anything about it. Looks like the 920 might have come to a stop. Caution has come out. 920, of course, our debuting Tyler Anderson. Let's have a look, see what might have happened there as he's come in. Looks like he's just got that car a little bit wide. Tried to hold it onto the gas, but as she snaps around and you correct it, she snaps back the other way, and that's it. It will start tank slapping like a mofo. And that is what has happened. All right, this is our second caution for the night. It's come out on lap 19 of 42. Michael Menezes is currently our race leader. We'll start our next restart. All right, I'll give you 2 moments, guys and girls. Just going to grab a quick drink. I won't be a moment. All right, we are 1-2 green. Looks like Chris Sons and Tyler Anderson still a lap down there. So 10 cars on the lead lap. Front row, Michael Menezes, Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald, Josh Roberts on that second row. Third row, Ron Snyder and Kent McLean, Michael Mad Dog Davis and John Bennett, John Foxworth, and the hiccups. No, Jonathan. Oh, damn it, hiccups. Jonathan Foxworth and Douglas Norton on that fifth row. Sixth row is going to be Tyler Anderson and Chris Sons. Off we go, Delaware restart. Looked like Michael Menezes in the front row, Travis McDonald and Kent McLean second and third, run that row behind them. So off we go again. Halfway mark is here, 22 laps in. First 50% of that race, 21 laps already completed, 42 is our total. Don't forget, guys and girls, we jump over to NASCAR for 2 days. After tonight, tomorrow, we have the Senior Circuit Cup Car Series, NASCAR Cup Car Series, and then Friday nights, Australian, 8 PM Australian Eastern Time, We have the Australian NASCAR E-Series Friday Night Trucks powered by Beat the Dark. So got a bit of NASCAR action coming up for the next two broadcasts, and then straight back Sunday night to the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's 3 nights of racing, 5 races over 3 nights. We get to do it all over again. 18 to go. Michael Manise keeping this race in control. Second place, Travis McDonald, Kent McLean currently third, Wayne Bridges fourth, Josh Robinson, John Bennett fifth and sixth. John and Josh teammates for J&J Motorsports. Josh in the 01, the 20 is John Bennett repping the Michigan colours. Wears his state with pride. He's even missed races because of Michigan playing football. Jeez. Alright, it has been a 5-car battle. Oh, I was going to say it's been a 5-car battle all the time, but now we're up to 6. But John Bennett puts his car up into the outside wall. That's going to bring it back down to a 5-car battle as he falls a few positions back down that field. No, he's had to go in the pits. Looks like he's broken something. Or did he just cut the track? Down to 9 cars on the lead lap with 14 to come. A new race leader, Ken McLean, has managed to get on by Michael Manise. Looks like Travis McDonald might do as well. Josh Roberts, no, Michael Manise keeps that car between the 88 and the wall like a professional. We know that if you can keep that car between the car and the wall, you will beat them on exit. You will have that momentum. So Michael Manise, balls to the wall, head down, and just went for it. He's holding that foot down until he sees the checkered flag. Oh God. 3 wide though as we come to our third caution. Can't quite see where it might have occurred. I believe it might have been between the 1, the 920 and the 41, our lap traffic. Go back to the 1 and we'll just have a bit of a look. This is 41 at the lower end of the screen. Haven't seen anything happen yet. Oh, there we go. The 920 just got a bit loose down into the 41. That shot him back up into the path of the 1. Oh, looks like we just got some quick wave rounds on that caution. It's going to be 12 to go when we get started. Everyone back on the lead lap, all 12 cars. So this is going to be a doozy. Single file restart at the moment. 1 to green. Looks like that will start to line up potentially. Oh, we just got a rogue like. It's Dawson Potter. I hope you're feeling better, brother. I think I'm starting to get a little bit worse in the head congestion scene, but I hope that those signs aren't bothering you as much. Alright, here we go. We are lined up. Oh, let's get up to the leaders because that's where the restart will be, and it's about to start. The 75, Ken McLean, Josh Roberts second, Michael Manise in third, Travis McDonald fourth. There we can see Ron Snyder, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Jonathan Foxworth has made his way up into that pack. As we get to 11 to go, there's Jonathan Foxworth back there behind the 99. There's the Brilliant Stoner Flyer, the 92. To the 15 of Ron Snyder there. Top 4 cars up in front of Ron Snyder there. Travis McDonald fourth, Josh Roberts third, Michael Manise second, Ken McLean. No, Michael Manise falling down through the field there. What's happened? Looks okay. Not sure. Maybe just positional racing. outside the 6. He's got Douglas Norton, John Bennett, Jonathan Foxworth behind him. Feeling better, thankfully, but voice telling you, yeah, look, rest it up, brother. It's a good excuse not to have to deal with anything, really, when you can't talk. Alright, let's just try and get to the leader, because I can see there that Josh Roberts is battling for that lead. Need to get up there to 75. He's gone down low. Looks like he's running the low. He doesn't know Josh Roberts well, it seems, Kent McLean. Josh Roberts will sneak past you if you allow him to run that high outside line. Unfortunately, our 4th caution has come out. It's going to put an end to that run. Alright, while they're rolling around, give me one moment, guys. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, and with single-digit laps remaining, this will be a single-file restart. Kent McLean, one last chance to solidify this win. Josh Roberts, one last chance, really, to potentially steal it from him. A couple other guys back there as well. Dawson says, cautions this late to race always make things interesting. Some guys pray for cautions, while others cringe at the thought of it. Yeah, it's... Look, I think if you're relying on a caution, you generally don't get them. But when you're in a situation like Kent, where he's like taking someone on that is good on the high line and can build a run, he would have loved that caution. Josh, not so much, because now he's going to rebuild. So that could help Kent McLean, the L's in the surname, Bob, solidify this win. But Josh Roberts still second, Trelton on 3rd, Michael Manise and Ron Snyder 4th and 5th. Wayne Bridges, John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Jonathan Foxworth, Doug Norton, Chris Sons, Tyler Anderson. That is the remainder of this field. So Josh has come down a little bit. I'll try and cut some of that track length off while trying to keep that higher line momentum. With 3 to go, he's going to want to do something. Go. He's going to start to needle that nose in front of, in between that car and that wall. With 2 to go, is he going to have enough run to lock some sort of attempt in on turn 1? Turns 3 and 4 on the last lap. Looks like he might have got a bit caught up with the tyres there, John. Oh, Josh is going to do it on the last lap. He got officially scored that one in the lead. Is he going to be able to run it down to 3 and 4? Can he beat Kent McLean in? Will Kent close that door? Let's have a look as we come to our final turn of the race. Who is going to win? Will it be Kent McLean? Will it be Josh Roberts? It's a race to the line. Kent McLean just takes it. What a finish to that race. Josh was slowly building that run up. That last caution, I think, is what saved Kent traditionally there. But Josh not going to let it go and fought until the checkered flag. But Kent McLean, He is our winner. Josh Roberts second, Travis McDonald third, Michael Moniz and Ron Snyder finishing in fourth and fifth. John Bennett, Wayne Bridges sixth and seventh, eighth, Michael Mad Dog Davis ninth and 10th, Jonathan Foxworth and Douglas Norton. Chris Sons finished in 11th, 12th, Tyler Anderson and Juan Martinez. Steering issues did not take the field. Will be officially scored in 13th. All right, let's get over to the interview booth and see who is around for a quick chat. All right, we're going to start with our second place finisher. Qualified second on the grid for the feature, winning his heat race, but unfortunately, due to the top 5 in points EOL system, himself and teammate John Bennett were forced to go to the rear of field and race their way back through. But race your way back through, you certainly did, Josh. Some amazing. It was very akin to the Wayne's World Mod race last night. That top 5 last night, and the top 5, top 6 tonight, absolutely exceptional. In the racing and positional stuff, you guys were 3 wide for second, third, and fourth, third, fourth, and fifth at stages. Charlotte never fails to put on a good show. You guys never fail to put on a good show. What a combination!
Oh yeah, yeah. I was telling we've got a lot of new guys in here, and I was telling during drivers meet that typically anytime we run these cars at this track, it's always a one heck of a show. I was not expecting this type of show. Yeah, you said it right. I think what 5 or 6 laps in or something like that, maybe 10. Me, Manice, and Travis were 3 wide, and we were all talking, have a good old time until I went 3 wide, and it's like everybody just shut up. So it was intense there for a while, and then I kind of got lucky. I think I just had got my nose in front at the flag stand, and then a caution threw out. So I got second place out of it. But what a race! It was fun.
It was. It was. It looked like teammate John Bennett was on the run with you, following you up through the field. He had a bit of an issue where he hit the wall and fell back, and that sort of, I think, freed up some of that real estate for you guys to really race away. Now, that last caution, 4 cautions, not too bad at Charlotte, but that last caution, I feel like out of if we had to pick 2 people, one that loved it, one that hated it, I would say that Kent loved that and you hated that caution because you had that run really built and it looked like he was going to fall trap to allowing you to run that high line. You were just sort of nicking away at that distance. But then the caution came out, left you 5 laps to try and build that 4 laps even to try and build that momentum back up. It looked like you were going to do it, but that I'm not even sure what to call those moves on those last 2 laps between yourself and Kent. But I imagine it would have been white knuckle, but fun as heck.
Oh, definitely. I know he was hugged up against the tires, and I was hugged up against the wall. And it was funny because at that last caution, we were talking, and that's where he felt comfortable, and that's where I felt comfortable. So if you've seen any of my races, you know against the walls where I love it. And
Yes.
he said that against the tires or anything inside, that's where he loves it. So in my head, I was like, okay, he feels comfortable down there. I feel comfortable up here. So it's probably going to duke it out to the finish. And I thought I had a run on the white flag on the backstretch,
Yep.
and then I saw him dive in super hard, and I was telling myself, I was like, I guarantee he's fixing to pull out. And sure enough, I think he had like a car link in front of me.
Yeah.
And as we were going across the checkered, I was like, good racing, man. It was fun because my heart was pounding out of my chest. It's been a minute since I've had a race like that.
Definitely, definitely. It was fun to call on that last lap. We could see, as I say, we could see you keeping that nose, and you looked like you did come down the line a little bit, just cut a little bit of that track distance off, and that was really beneficial for you. I know right up on the wall, obviously, is where you do like it, and 1 and 2 is not too bad when you can do that. It's obviously really good to build that momentum for the 3 and 4 exit speed, which that race to the line, oh my gosh. The first one, oh, sorry, there's 2 to go, the right before the white flag lap. It was there was nothing. There was basically a bent fender distance sort of between you two crossing that line, and then
Yeah.
watching that run as he come out of the backstretch and popped up. And obviously we'll talk to him more about his stuff and try and keep it to you. But yeah, you can see him just close that door entry wise a little bit on 3, and I think that was where he was able to at least breathe out. But they're the races. I was calling that throughout the night. Obviously, yeah, we've got some new guys. Tyler Anderson, Chris Sons is a new one. Jonathan Foxworth, not new tonight, but definitely his first week in the league. We had a returning Ron Snyder, returning Kent McLean. It was just a lot of potential there for a lot of different things to occur. And No, the guys that weren't as experienced stayed out of the way and just got their seat time and took everything in. The guys that were quick didn't put pressure on guys in front of them. I think there was maybe a little bit of bum tapping here and there where the speeds were a little bit different. But overall, in terms of a competitive race, perfect in terms of people coming away from that race being better than they were going in. I think the whole field also will be, whether it's 1% better or 20%, more. It's. I think everyone come out of that race going, yep, that was that. I can do this. I can do this. It looked very competitive from first to 13th or 12th rather. Juan didn't show up because his steering wheel wouldn't work.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. It's I was telling the new
Shifter.
guys because Jonathan, he's actually I think just a few days in
Yeah.
iRacing.
He's like only a couple of
So
weeks or a
he's
month or something into actual iRacing itself.
Yeah, so a newbie, that's definitely a newbie. I've talked to Chris Sons throughout the day,
Yep.
still trying to figure out because I'm pretty sure he's from Tennessee as well. Talked to him. Don't know how long he's been racing, but him and his buddy Tyler, they both wanted to join, and
Mm.
I've been on that recruiting trail trying to get a bunch of people in. I've kind of had to take a step back for a little over a month or so,
Yep.
but I've still been actively trying to get people into the league. But I'm all the time loving seeing new faces, and I was sure to tell them during the drivers meeting that we are a competitive league, but we are a beginner friendly league, and we'll tell all of our secrets. That's why I like this group of guys. I mean, we were telling people steering ratios and offsets and how do you do this? What's it? But yeah, from tonight I didn't really get to race with alongside those guys a lot tonight, but I'm gonna go back and watch the replay and see if I can see anything with them.
Yep.
Um, but I mean, I think what is it, Chris? I'm pretty sure it was. He got in a wreck early on, and I think he messaged me and said that he wasn't able to catch back up and get momentum on his side. So for somebody like that to to go into a race with a new league and not try to push people out of the way and just do their own race, that's a lot of respect,
Definitely.
and that's all we ask for as admins. And then you look up closer at the front of I mean, you got guys racing three wide, so a lot's happened in this in this race. As an admin, this is the races that you want. Everybody mixing in, gelling, and racing good. It's
Yeah.
all about having fun, and I think tonight this was a heck of a race. For Kent being able to make his way through the field. I got lucky. I actually on lap one, there was a gap, and I passed four cars on that little tiny gap, and my caution popped out. So I was like, let's go. So I definitely got lucky because John, he was following me. Then I think he got involved with all that.
Got
So
caught up in it. Yep.
uh, yeah, for sure. But no, it's love seeing new guys, which we still have a bunch more new guys. I don't know what kind of cars. I know a lot of people want to race late models. It's just joined,
Yep.
and then the guys tonight wanted to run. Hopefully they'll run everything with us, which is we try to throw everything out that we can. But yeah, heck of a race and heck of a night.
That definitely was, my man. Look, congratulations. I know, obviously, for people watching at home, the series is the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stock. This is obviously Josh Roberts, his awesome father, Bill, the sponsor of this series. So it's a series I know that's near and dear to your heart, both quality wise and championship wise. It's one that that's eluded you and you want to take that home. So I guess congratulations for the second one. Not here. He's your main opponent at the moment. So any races that JJ needs to miss, feel free on behalf of Josh. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these points battles sort of go as we've just hit the halfway mark. So I think yeah, the next half of the season is going to be the telling stages. Now Dawson has also mentioned he's not sure how to feel about the skid mark name. Is it going to be? Do you think it's skid mark Dawson Potter, or we go with Dawson skid mark Potter?
Oh, Dawson skid mark Parter all day.
All
It was
right.
funny because last night when we were in the Run What You Brung, Tom, it was his idea. He's like, "Oh, Dawson needs to be it," because apparently they ran an asphalt race with a bunch of AIs, and Dawson got taken out big time on lap one with AIs, so it suits him. But it's definitely Dawson skid mark Potter.
Yeah, look, don't get me started. I've been doing a few NASCAR races here and there. Um, I think one of the offshoots of the senior circuit that Chris and Chad and stuff are being involved in. I've got a Saturday night Australian league. And at the start of some of those leagues, yeah, they were running A. They're not running AI now. Obviously, the car count's got them up over 20, so they don't really need the AI. But yeah, Eminem's guy, Kyle Busch. I feel like he targeted me in like 2 races in a row, and he's AI. Like, well, I don't get it. I don't get how they can target you. But yeah, he was. He wasn't bumping. He was trying to turn me every time. It was just hectic. So yeah, no, I'm with you. The AI Dawson, I'm with you, buddy. Don't like him. All right, my man. Look, I know I've given your dad a bit of a shout out, but it's about you. So friends, family, and sponsors. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Always the wife. We're getting closer to procedure day, so we're getting a little nervous, excited, and all everything above. So we're really just taking our time. Obviously, I can't do this without her, so we're hoping this procedure goes well and get her back on her feet. Thankfully, she was allowed me to come in here and race. It was fun getting in here with these guys and being able to. Actually, this whole week's been good for me.
Mm.
I've got a second, third, and second, so I'll definitely take this.
Mm.
But yeah, thank Dad for another season of sponsoring. So can't do this series without him. With Roberts Electric. Tom with Motorwear, Mike Manise with Manise Designs for my paints, even though we had a throwback knot. And then something fun's going to be happening next week with Ugly Cars.
Is
So
it? Yeah.
John said he's got a surprise, so
I,
we'll see what that's going to
I'm,
do.
I'm not going to spoil that. I know exactly what John's intending to do. I won't spoil that for the viewers or for our
Right, right.
interviewee. But I feel like next week, I was hoping, I was trying to, when we were talking about it a while back, I was trying to suggest that some people try some ugly Christmas sweaters rather than just some ugly, paint designs. But then I heard some of the ideas, and as I heard John's, and it's we'll say unique. So no, definitely looking
For
forward
sure,
to
yeah.
next week. I look forward to Charlotte anytime, but Throwback Week and Ugly Paints Week definitely two of my favorite rounds.
Yeah, this will be the first time, which every season I try to throw something fun out. And then this season I was sitting there thinking, because I always do a throwback because it's dirt street
Mm,
stocks, you got to.
you gotta,
And then I was
yeah.
sitting there, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do an ugly car night. So hopefully we'll have a good turnout because I think we had a few guys participating tonight. Next week we'll see what's going to happen there. And then back to thanking everybody.
Mm.
Hats off to Kent. He didn't miss his marks. I usually, if once I get to the outside, it's my race. But I think I met my match because he likes inside racing. So if we do this every race, hey, I mean you're going to be in for it because I always choose the wall, and if he chooses the inside, then that's more power to him. So, he done an awesome race. And Mike Manise, he was out there leading a bunch of
It
good laps
was,
too.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he kind of got screwed over on that 3 wide because me and Travis both just inched up in front of him, and then it's all these laps are so dang close. I mean, you can't screw up. So, but yeah, it's we're gonna end this week with dirt, and I think John and all them have something to do with asphalt throughout the week. So I'm gonna take my time off again, and hopefully we'll see you Sunday and get back into a late model. It's been a minute.
It has been, but I'm sure you'll get back in like riding a bike. I'm not even sure which late model will be racing this weekend, but this coming week Sunday. But always a good series. I love the late models, and yeah, it looks like we might have a few extra guys treading their toes at the halfway mark. So should be a pretty exciting last half of the season. We always sort of say, look, I know there's people out there that go, oh, I don't want to join that race. I'm not in the points battle. I don't want to upset anyone's bat. No, that's what racing is. Get in there, get out there, make the people work for those titles because it's not a challenge unless there's more than the cars involved, just the cars involved in the top five. But no, I don't think we ever have to worry about the quality of racing on the tracks. But
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah,
mm,
with the points, real quick, we are doing the F1 style this year.
mm.
So for all these new guys, they have a chance to. All it takes is to get in the top five, and you're right in the mix of it. So if anybody else wants to join, we're all the time recruiting. So yeah, uh, don't like Bob was saying, don't be scared to race with the championship. The more the merrier for me. It's how I look at it. Better
So
competition. So I'm all for all that competition.
definitely, definitely. If you can't learn something from another car on the track, you're not doing it. You're not trying hard enough, and I think that's where some of you guys, especially the regulars, will excel. Is having those newer guys. Obviously, you sort of set you what not set your ways, but you know what other guys are capable of. You know what their sort of ceilings are, so to speak. And when you have the new guys come in, it's just that little bit of feeling out. But no, they everyone really mesh well. Chris Sons we called out earlier. He was actually you had the quickest lap time on the track all up, 17.961. Kent McLean, our winner, had an 18.137, but Chris Sons, 18.158. So was definitely on the pace. It just needs to, I guess, yeah, just those nerves. I guess just get the first seat right out of the way, and then I reckon next week, yeah, those guys are going to be right up there in that mid pack, if not the top five.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm loving these new guys coming in here, and if anybody else wanting to join, come on out. We'll accept everybody, and hopefully we'll sling some more dirt and have some fun with it.
That's it. That's it. All right, brother. Best of luck with the rest of the racing week for yourself. We'll see you again Sunday night. Congratulations on another podium finish. As you said, it has been a good week for podiums this week. So let's keep that momentum running. Five more weeks to come. So yeah, obviously, just yeah, run with it and do your best. And best of luck, man.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was Josh Roberts, who is our second place finisher. Now, this man officially qualified fifth on the grid, but just due to Josh's. No, Josh was an even number, so it wasn't Josh. No, you didn't move up the grid. You started on fifth. Had to race your way. Now, as I said to Josh, that top five. Top six, very, very racy, with the exception of probably the leader being able to get out and sort of run. It was more that second to five, second to six. How did you feel racing your way up through the traffic into that top five at the first half of the race, Ken?
It was pretty rough. The top, it was top dominant first of the race, and
Yep.
I'm not exactly the greatest, running the top, so that's why you saw me basically hang out pretty low. I went up a few times, just basically try to keep my position, but I kind of just bided my time and wait for that bottom to come in.
Definitely, definitely. Now, I'm not sure if you sort of familiar with this. Josh, quite known for his highline runs, and just sort of, I guess the difference in line run, the difference in your marks, things like that. It's very easy not to notice him do that in second place and creep up. And towards the end there, we got to a point where he was building that run just before that final caution. I feel like that final caution, you breathed a sigh of relief. As I say, Josh was really getting that run. Looked like he came down to the midline a little bit more off the high line in parts to try and cut some of that speed off, and was catching you. But then that caution came out, 4 to go in the rest of the race, so he had to rebuild that momentum. Was prior to that caution, were there any concerns? Were you happy to see that caution?
Well, the first caution, I definitely wasn't happy about that one because I had a pretty good lead on them,
Hmm.
and plus I saw them battling back there, so I was like, sweet. And but that second caution, yeah, it was kind of like mixed emotions. I was like, well, I kind of now I've got to restart from scratch and try to build that gap again. So, uh, but yeah, I was really thankful, honestly, for that last caution.
Now, once we got that last caution out of the way, the restart came, and that second last lap, it did look like Josh had the momentum, the run. He did get to the start finish line before you, so on that white flag lap, sort of officially, or coming to the white flag lap, officially scored as the leader just by, as I said to Josh, I reckon a bent piece of fender would have changed that result. It was so close. On that second last lap, it looked like he had that run coming into tour 1 and 2, hit the back stretch, but you just moved that car up off the low line a little bit. Was that just to make sure he didn't have too much of a deep entry into the turns for a slider or for any sort of last second move, or was that just to
No,
where the car was?
no, that was a big uh-oh on my part. Um, I missed my mark and I got loose, and I was like, great, because I knew he was going to come around me. Just if I messed up at all, he was going to come around me. So luckily, I was able to get a decent drive back off two, but three and four was kind of like my bread and butter that whole race. At
Yep.
the start of so the start of when the bottom started working 1 and 2, I had, I really could pull him on the corner there. But toward the end, three and four was where where I actually got him on the last lap. So
Yeah, yeah, and that was such a great move. We've had two really good. Well, we always have good races, but we had two really great races this week. Yesterday with the Waynesville Big Block mods, and obviously say the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks, where that top five, just from go to woe, from basically the first lap to the 30th or 42nd in this case, where there was just no one gave anyone an easy time. It was a big battle. Now I don't know if you've run the mirrors, but were you keeping an eye on those guys in the top five at any time once you got that car up the front? It looked like it was pretty crazy there, so hard to focus. But were you paying attention to any of that three wide stuff?
Well, there was I think one or two laps maybe coming off of
Mm.
two. I'd glance up about halfway down the straightaway, and because the line I was running, you couldn't mirror drive or you're gonna mess up. So, um, but yeah, I saw that, and that's why I was like, "Whew, thank goodness." And then the
That-
caution come out.
And then, yeah, then the caution came out, but no, it was all good in the end. Now it does look like next week, Charlotte Part Two, the ugly paint week. Based on the points and some of the drivers who didn't show up, I think you might actually move your way into the top five. So that edges you closer with about 5 races to go to really challenge some of these guys for championship sort of points. You will be EOL next week. Have you had? I don't believe you've had an EOL.
Yeah, I had it
Oh
at
yeah,
Laner,
yes,
and then
yeah, that's right.
because I missed two races.
Yeah, February and Volusia. No, sorry, Eldora, the
Yeah,
first one and the most recent one.
yeah, Fairbury and Volusia. I
Yeah,
guess I missed.
yeah,
Yeah,
but no, like
well, and yeah,
coming into this race, sitting in sixth points wise, just 2 points behind Josh. And obviously, with that point sort of shuffle, we didn't have Cody McDonald, Juan Martinez, and I believe John Bennett finished a bit further down the pack than he would like. So, slightly different perspective next week. So that should be good. Any plans? What do you sort of when you start? So you qualified midfield effectively tonight. You'll start rear of the field basically or thereabouts next week. What do you do differently in terms of building a run? Do you bide your time when you're further back, or is it the same as midfield? Sort of just hit your marks, make your moments, and take what you can get.
well, a lot of it is, obviously you start in the back, you go where they don't go, and pray for cautions. So, and hopefully nobody's running that low line next week. I'm sure Josh will be, but, uh, but yeah, it's gonna be, it's a lot of it's just kind of biding your time, pick off one or two, and hope for a caution, and hopefully leaders, don't get that far ahead out on you. So.
No, definitely, definitely. Look, it's been awesome. Good luck next week with this one. I know Josh. Obviously, we've spoken to him. He this is his father's sponsor. It's his namesake race, so it is something that's near and dear to him. He does want to try and take that championship. So seeing some other guys, seeing yourself come out, and Travis, Michael, Ron, a few of those guys really challenging and not really leaving it up until the last lap. I can't thank you guys enough. It helps me put on a great broadcast and just is so damn entertaining. Now, obviously, a team, friends, family, sponsors, they go into allowing us to do this sort of stuff. Who do you need to give a shout out?
I want to thank Knuckleheadz Racing, for hosting this race and inviting me to do the series with them. And for y'all at Mudmule TV, I mean, it just makes it that much more exciting having it broadcasted and having a good broadcaster. So, hopefully all the fans, people watching enjoyed the race tonight.
Definitely, definitely. We had a few drivers who couldn't make it in tonight as well, so scouting out the competition as we hit the halfway mark. All right, my man. Look, well, once again, congratulations. That is no mean feat, taking out a win here. It's Charlotte Dirt Track, Dirt Street Stocks. Always a great combination, but this group of guys. Literally anyone from 1 to 12 capable of basically taking out the top three. So, congratulations. We wish you the best with anything else you've got going on during the racing week. We'll be back with the Knuckleheadz guys on a Sunday night for the Motorway International Sprints and late models. Will we see you then, or are you more of a dirt street stock guy?
I'll try to. I try to do it on Sundays.
Yep.
We kind of have family plans sometimes, so But yeah, mainly I'll be doing the dirt street stocks, and when I can squeeze other ones in, I definitely will be here. It's a
Yep.
blast racing with these guys.
It's definitely a blast watching you guys race each other. So no, I look forward to that. Well, look, as I say, best of luck with everything else you've got going on. Wish you all the future success individually, and if you've got a team, a group of mates that you race with as well. But yeah, congratulations yet again, and we'll see you sometime soon. Don't be a stranger. We'll have you in the booth anytime you can get up here.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you, Ken. Bye. All right, that was Kent McLean, our winner here tonight for the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. All right, we'll go over the grid just one last time. Finishing order, obviously, Ken McLean wins. Josh Roberts second. Travis McDonald third. Then the 5, Michael Moniz and Ron Snyder. The 10 is John Bennett, Wayne Bridges, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Jonathan Foxworth, and Douglas Norton. Chris Sons and Tyler Anderson rounded out the 12-car racing field. Juan Martinez did register, but unfortunately had transmission issues, so wasn't able to get to the field. All right, guys, girls, as I said, tomorrow night, the Senior Circuits NASCAR Cup Series. Then Friday night, we've got the Australian NASCAR E-Series Friday night trucks powered by Beat the Dark. We will be back with Mud Mule TV on Bobbers TV, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on Sunday night. Motorwear International late models and sprint cars. Monday night, Waynesville Big Block Modifieds and the Run What You Brung series, and then wrapping it up once again back here at Charlotte on Tuesday night for the ugly paint round of the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate and love all of you. Love the likes, love the follows, love the comments. You make me happy, guys and girls. Thank you so much. All right, I am out of here. Loves all. Bye.